Brilliant.
This man has a lot to celebrate. For years he's been labelled a sex attacker, an abuser of the vulnerable. He was jailed after being found guilty of sexually assaulting a woman with dementia. But today the justice system said it got it wrong. Gareth Jones is an innocent man.
A hell of a lot of weight off my shoulders. It's very hard for someone to get wrongly convicted for a horrific crime like I did. People somehow you've coped and how you've coped it like. I just locked it away and just forgot all about it.
Some more stories making the news around Wales now. A care worker has been jailed for 9 years for a sex attack on a 77-year-old woman in a nursing home.
That was 2008. He served 3.5 years in prison before being released on licence and was placed on the sex offenders register for life. Today, in a sitting that lasted just a few minutes, the Court of Appeal quashed that conviction, saying it could not be regarded as safe.
We allowed the appeal and quashed the conviction. We do not order a retrial.
The court said Gareth did not receive a fair trial because not enough account was taken of his learning disabilities, the extent of which was not known at the time, and the fact that there was no CCTV or DNA evidence.
The day comes and the jury presumably says guilty.
Guilty, and just felt like got hit right in the stomach. My eyes just rolled back into shock. And next morning I woke up, I was in Cardiff prison. Absolutely changed my life. If you saw me 10, 11 years ago, I was the happiest person. Like, I was always happy, willing to help anyone out. But now, I'm too afraid to help anyone.
What is all the more remarkable is how this case got to the Court of Appeal. It's all down to students and their tutors at the law school at Cardiff University. They run the Innocence Project, looking at cases where they believe there has been a miscarriage of justice. They chose Gareth's case.
I'm sure Gareth and his family are very grateful it's here. But should it really be down to a project like this and students and yourselves to find these wrongful convictions?
No, it shouldn't. It's a fantastic learning experience for our students, but if we had a properly funded legal aid system that paid for experts, paid for solicitors, paid for barristers to properly investigate, we wouldn't be in this position. The last thing people should have to do is to rely on the goodwill of projects such as this, and we get a huge demand for our help. We can't possibly service every single inquiry that we get. It's not possible.
Tonight, Gareth's name is being removed from the sex offenders register, and he can carry on with his life. He already knew he was an innocent man. Now, everyone else does.
This is actually the truth now, what's coming out, not what they heard in court.
What are you going to do the rest of your life?
Hopefully trying to get a job and get my life back on track.